Surprise. I always get to this point where I'm like, I'm ready and raring to go. So I'm here early again. But that means we can just chat for like 8 minutes and then start reading at 7. So technically I'm helping us all out here because we get to read sooner and have the chit chat before 7. I'm always like this. I just get eager. I want to get started. And what's the point of starting at 7 when I can start a little bit earlier and we can get more reading in? So, hi, what's up? Let me know what you're reading down in the comments. I would love to show you my book, but my book is on my phone. My phone is currently on charge. I am reading an e-arc of Walking on Sunshine by the one and only Giovanna Fletcher. So I'm 9% into that and loving it so far, as predicted. I'm really hoping it stays consistent in my enjoyment because I love her writing. I love her. I saw a video on Instagram of her today talking about it and she got really emotional and of like the reasoning behind why she wrote it, the inspiration for it. And yeah, it just got me very, very excited. So let me know what you are reading. That book was for, or is for, Magic Kingdom, because I'm finally in Magic Kingdom. It's my last park. So excited. Because we are into the last week of the magical Hopathon. How are we in the last week already? Time has flown by. Chloe was here early, but I was sat here ready and raring to go as well. Hopefully you can finish off Epcot tonight by finishing the rest of first. I know. What can I say? And also regarding Marlene, she just messaged me on Instagram being like, your vlog just ends so abruptly. And yeah, she's correct. Have no idea what went wrong with the upload or the exporting of that video. But I have taken it down because it doesn't stop abruptly at me fangirling about JLS. It does continue on to the end of the week. And there's even a really fun montage of me and my boyfriend playing Snap with Uno cards that you don't want to miss. So I've taken that down and I'll re-upload it for tomorrow. I'll upload it as soon as possible. So if you're expecting a vlog or you saw it upload and then now it's disappeared, that is why, because I've taken it down, because there's no point continuing to keep it up when there's an incorrect error with the upload. So yeah, I appreciate Marlene's spot for that. Thank you. Me too. Been loving it, but I'm also low-key kind of excited for it to be over because I didn't realize how intense hosting a month-long readathon by yourself is. It's very intense and I've loved the interaction with everyone, but constant Instagram DMs with people tagging me in templates and stuff, yes, it's amazing, but also like low-key stressful. Like I love seeing everyone's posts and stuff, but constantly getting Twitter DMs and Instagram DMs and stuff, and obviously running the social media, running these live shows, vlogging it, reading like 13 books, continuing with a full-time job that's 8 till 5, like it's been a lot this month and I'm just ready to take a little bit of a chill pill in November and like read 5 books again, because that's kind of been my average throughout this entire year. So reading 12 books has been a mission, as well as obviously hosting solo. So I'm excited for a chill November, that's for sure. But I have loved this readathon. I'm glad everyone else is enjoying it, but I'm ready to take a step back from hosting. I feel like it's just part of who I am now. I come early to my live shows because if you're ready, why not start early? That's all I'm saying. Have a Leandra. Hi, Leandra. Joanna's here. Have 166 pages left of thirst. You can do it if you just be and cue it. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Your name is Chloe. You said it in Chloe Sprints or My Sprints with Chloe, and it's blanked me. I'm so sorry, but I really tried to delve deep into my memory there and it's gone. I know it's another name that I'm familiar with. It just can't pinpoint me. I'm so sorry. I got a few books on the go, but we'll probably continue with the Martian for my Star Tours prompt in Hollywood Studios. Fun, exciting. I've seen barely anyone use the Star Tours prompt, so good for you. I'm listening to We're Not Broken 35 minutes ago. Get your tissues ready, Leandra. You are going to bawl your eyes out. Hello, Rebecca. I've had an awful day, so I'm ready for this. I've had some admin things to do, but I will hopefully read later. Yay. I'm sorry you've had a shit day. I've had a really stressful day as well, so I feel you on that. Hopefully these sprints will cheer you up a little bit. Looking forward to them for myself this afternoon has really got me through the rest of the day. So hopefully you can get your admin things done and then take a chill pill with some reading. I'm in my last part. The last book I have to finish is Harry Potter. Nice. Fun, fun, fun. I'm so happy to find this readathon. Yay. I've only joined halfway through the month, but I managed to finish Magic Kingdom. That's fun. And Magic Kingdom is like low-key the best park anyway. So you're all good there. Rosie's here. Hello. I'm so exhausted today, but looking forward to chilling all evening. I'll be starting Ghost by Dolly Alton. Hope you haven't minded my constant Instagram. I haven't. I have absolutely loved seeing everyone's tags, but it's just the fact that I want to like interact with everyone. But also the fact that I have to be like, right, no, I can't go on my phone 24/7 because I have a job to do that I get paid for and all this sort of stuff. So it's been really hard to balance it all. But I think I've had a pretty decent balance. But like I said, I am ready to take a step back. Hello, I'm currently still in bed at 2 p.m. Why not? Because you went to Disney World yesterday. So amazing excuse. Did you have the most magical time ever? I really hope you did. You know the song that's constantly in my head at the minute? The magic is calling, calling, calling us, calling, calling us to the scene. Yeah, that song. The Cavalcade song. Love it. Simply do not want to do anything today now, but I'm excited to read. Nice. I'll be studying for a bit and then starting the Creakers. Love the Creakers. Love Tom Fletcher. Love the Fletchers. Who knew? I need help choosing my next read, either Hangman's Curse or The Nightland. I haven't heard of either, but Hangman's Curse sounds more thrilling and Halloweeny than The Nightland. So that's my choice, but I haven't heard of either of them. I'm currently on Space Mountain for an absolutely remarkable thing. Can't wait to de-stress after studying for exams all day, midterms. Fun. Another one I haven't heard many people do is Space Mountain. So I hope you're enjoying the book. Hello, Olivia. I finished my TBR for this. So I'm going back to Magic Kingdom to try and get another prompt done, getting a break from school to read now. They love these sprints. Thank you so much for joining. Going back is always a good thing to do. I wish I had time to go back, but it hasn't happened. Rebecca, I knew the name was familiar. I'm going to remember it now. It's going to be ingrained in my head. Ingrain, Rebecca. As much as I love my YouTube name, it isn't helpful on the live chats. Yeah, like it feels weird calling you a whale of a time, but you're Rebecca. It's going into my brain. Rebecca. Got it. Reagan is here. I'm so tired. I've started 2 new jobs and haven't found time to read in a while. I feel that like definitely this week has been so chaotic for me because I went into the office today for the first time in 18 months to pack up my desk for a relocation to a different office. And then on Friday, I go to the new location to get security passes and parking permits. And then I'm also have my live show for my book club this week. I have this live show. I want to do another live show for the Magic Hopathon at one point in this week because it's the last week. So I'd like to squeeze one more in. I'm also doing other background things I can't tell you about. Work has got really full on. Like there's a lot of things to juggle at the minute and it's stressful. I'm finding the time to read because it's my readathon, but if it wasn't for my readathon, I don't think I would have picked up a book in ages because it's another thing on my mind at the minute that doesn't need to be there, but I have one more week and then I can not read. I probably won't read for like the first week of November just to like chill out for a bit. So I feel you on that with lots of things to get going and spinning lots of plates. Chelsea is here. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Caitlin, hi, I'm not participating in the reading. I'm just joining these sprints. I'm going back and forth between Harry Potter and the new non-fiction John Green book. I can't pronounce it, but I know which one you're talking about. I can see it in my brain. I hope you enjoy. I'm not partaking. That's fine. You're here for the sprints. That's all that matters. A little bit of a twist with these sprints is we'll be queuing up for the rides using the live queue times on the Disney World app to dictate how long we read for. It seems a lot of people have had a crappy day. I may not having a cider. Go for it. It's 5 o'clock somewhere or it's Friday. It's not Friday somewhere, but you can pretend it's Friday. It's fine. I'm reading the guest list and maybe I'll finally pick up the Transition Baby again as well. Nice. I DNF'd the guest list. I really want to read the Transition Baby. Maybe I can get to it at some point this year. Hello. Same on a crappy day, my radio suddenly had a hole in it, so the car. Oh, so annoying, especially when it's just getting colder. That sucks. Hello, wish I could stay for these, but my Wi-Fi is out and I'm currently out of data. That's sad. Thank you for popping in and saying hi, though. I'm trying to finish Dark Age so I can read Readathon Wake's series next. Nice. I hope you enjoy. I've had so much fun reading a middle grade book. I reread a book that I loved as 10 years old, and it was so much fun. That's so exciting. I love that. After tea, I need to decide on new audio and physical book. Well, if you have any options, let us know. Also, I completed the readathon. Yay! That's so exciting. I've done the 3 parts I wanted, and I'm so happy. That's incredible. Well done, Karis. I'm so proud of you. Am I doing the readathon again sometime, or was this a one-time thing? So I am going to do this readathon again in a different style slightly. It will still be Disney themed, but Disneyland Paris is celebrating their 30th anniversary in April 2022. So what I've decided to do is this readathon will be for special occasions only. So when one of the Disney parks has a birthday, I will think about hosting one in regards to that park and theme it slightly different. Disneyland Paris, like California and stuff, only have 2 parks. So it'll be a 2-week readathon, and it'll be a lot more a la carte in the way that you can like pick and mix your parks and your attractions and stuff, because Paris doesn't have as iconic snacks and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be a lot simpler to complete, and it'll be like very free reign in what you can do. But I wanted to keep the magic alive by doing this readathon in some extent. And Disneyland Paris's 30th anniversary just seems very fitting to do so. And I'm going to Disneyland Paris next year in June for my birthday. So it just works out really well. And hopefully with it being a 2-week readathon, it'll be a lot easier to host and handle. And yeah, but after that, I have no plans on continuing this readathon. So I think I will just end up doing it for like special occasions, like when Disney's like 55, maybe, if I'm still doing BookTube then and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just going to be low key next time with Paris's birthday, but still the same sort of magical vibes. I'm also having a rough day. My period started and it's hit me hard. Yeah, that sucks. I've recently had the same experience, so I feel you on that. Yeah, I'm so excited for the next one. So excited. I am so excited to host the next one because it is going to be a completely different format to some extent. Obviously, I haven't figured it out entirely yet, and I'll see the announcement video when I film it in like February and let it go live in March, which seems miles away, but it'll probably come around so quickly. It will explain it all fully when all the plans are like flushed out. But yeah, that's the general gist. It'll be a lot more a la carte. It will be 2 weeks because there are only 2 parks, etc. in Paris. Yay, it seems like a lot of people are excited for Paris, especially like UK booktubers and UK based people, because Paris is our like local park. So I feel like it will allow a lot more UK people to be familiar with the parks and the lands and the rides and stuff if you've been to Paris. Hopefully tonight will bring us all a bit of Disney magic. Seems a lot of us have had a crap. It does, doesn't it? What is it? I just don't like Tuesdays. You know what? I just don't like Tuesdays. Tuesdays are the worst day. And I'll tell you why. I've said this in a vlog before, but back when I didn't really have anyone watching me. Monday is like, yes, new week. I'm so productive. I'm going to smash this day. Tuesday is like, there's no motivation. You're still so far away from Friday. It's like the shittest day. Wednesday is like, oh my God, I've made it halfway through the week. Woohoo! And then Thursday is like, oh my God, it's Friday tomorrow. And then Friday is like, woohoo, it's Friday. So like Tuesday is like low-key the worst day. So I'm here to bring some positivity, some magic, and some lots of reading. Christy's here. Hello. And we are at the end of the comments. So why not? Let's just start reading. Let's see what Disney has in store for us today. And I feel like because we've always gone to Magic Kingdom with these sprints, I can't remember like the last time we went to a different park. I am going to go to a different park because Magic Kingdom's easiest because it has the most rides, but we just haven't really ventured anywhere else. Animal Kingdom is quiet today with only 15 or 10-minute waits. So maybe let's not go to Animal Kingdom. What about Hollywood Studios? Oh, we could do 45 minutes at Toy Story Mania. We could do 35 minutes on Alien Swirling Saucers, which is another Toy Story themed ride. Or we could do 45 minutes for Millennium Falcon, where you like pilot your own Millennium Falcon. And that's or 45 minutes for Tower of Terror, or 30 minutes for Rocket Roller Coaster. So those are your kind of, we could do a 10-minute sprint, but I wouldn't get much reading done. So I don't feel like they would be very productive. We have lots of options for 45 minutes. We could do Tower of Terror. We could do Toy Story Mania or Millennium Falcon. 45, 45, Tower of Terror, Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon, Tower of Terror. Was that 2 Millennium Falcons, 2 Tower of Terror? Tower of Terror. Fitting for a Tuesday. To be fair, it does. So let's queue up for Tower of Terror. Why the hell not? So let's get the timer up and do 45 minutes. It would be good if I shared my screen. 45. Oh, no. Why do I always do that? I always turn it to 4 hours. Right. Another one for Millennium. Maybe we'll do Millennium next time. We'll do Millennium next time. We'll do, to be honest, they're both 45 minutes. If you would rather queue for Millennium Falcon, go for it. If you'd rather join me with Tower of Terror, go for it. They're both 45 minutes. So we'll join back once we've queued for that ride in 45 minutes. Enjoy reading, guys. Lol, I started talking when my microphone was muted. How did we all get on? I read. It's really hard with e-arcs, but I got to I got to 20%. I was on 9%, so I've read 11%. I'm at 705 pages out of 3,478. So take that what you will, but I'm 20% of the way through. Really enjoying it. It's told in 3 perspectives about 3 best friends who have just lost so they were like a group of 4, and they just lost one of their friends to breast cancer. So trigger warnings in this book if you are interested in getting it when it comes out, of breast cancer and death and grief. And they're trying to come to terms with it. You get all their perspectives, and then eventually they go on a trek to Peru to try and help self-discovery, try and figure themselves out after the loss of their best friend. So I'm really enjoying it because it's G and it's written from the heart. But I just hate e-arcs and their formatting and the fact that you can't tell how many pages you've read. But let me know how you did. We had some people join us during these. That's okay. That's fair enough. I completely get that. Sometimes I just like reading by myself. Back when lockdown was like at its height and COVID was like up there and no one could do anything, I couldn't read without reading sprints. It got to a point that I was so obsessed with reading sprints that I had to have reading sprints on to be able to read. And now I just like them here and there. Like I'm not like I can read now for hours without sprints, and sometimes I prefer it because you don't have the interruption of someone coming and being like, hi, how did you do? And sometimes they're great for motivation. Sometimes they are just a distraction and you lose concentration. So I completely get that. But thank you for popping in anyway. Kelly is here, home to finish the bone houses today. Nice. Sophie is here. That's fine. I started a little early, so you are right on time. I will get my TBR completed this month, but still a few books to read. So it'll be close. Need to smash the reading this week. 100% feel you on that one. That's why I'm here. Let's smash some reading. You finished the book. You didn't cry. That's fair enough. I do have a close connection with my grandparents and recently lost one last year. So I kind of had that sort of connection. But I learned a lot. Yeah, 100%. You learn so much when you read their works. And just as a just to put it out there, Jordan Johnson goes by they, them pronouns. They are non-binary. Just to put it out there for anyone who didn't know. Ready for the live show if you want to speak about them. So yeah, on Thursday. The live show is on Thursday. Hello. Got to the last 3 minutes. Gonna try and make some good progress on these violent delights tonight. That's a mouthful. These violent delights tonight. Nice. I hope you enjoy. You managed to read 27 pages. Nice, which is kind of a huge thing since I haven't been able to read for a few days. Slumping hard. That's fair enough. And 27 pages is better than 0. So go you. Absolutely smashed it. And it was a 45-minute sprint, so that is still pretty decent. And then there's Chloe here reading like 72 pages, smashing it as always. Hopefully you are close to finishing first now. I read 6% of The Martian and it suddenly picked up and grabbed my interest again. That's so good. I remember not really liking The Martian very much and preferring the film, but that's because I'm not a sci-fi reader. So yeah, that's fine, I guess. I feel like some days I'm just so bad at live shows because no words come out of my mouth in the correct order. But yeah, not a massive fan of sci-fi, which is why I feel like I didn't really enjoy The Martian. But I hear so many people love The Martian. I'm glad it's piqued your interest again. Hi, I joined late. I read 28 pages of White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. Nice. What is your favorite Tiffany D. Jackson book? Have you read all of them? So which one is your favorite? Because I want to try one of her books and I don't know where to start. Monday's Not Coming is the most intriguing to me. Would you recommend it? Have you read it? Let me know. 63 pages of Ghost. Are you enjoying it? Because I was disappointed by Ghost. It was the first book I read in 2021 and I was very disappointed by it. Sad. I don't know how much pages I read because I'm reading an ebook, but I'm 72% into my book now, so I think I can finish it tonight. That's so exciting. Same as me. With ebooks, it's hard to kind of tell how many pages you've read because the pages are different to the actual physical book. So we go by percentage. That's fine. I'm with you. Team percentage tonight. I took a shower to wake up and read 58 pages and a shower. Smashing it. Cleaned up, had a shower, and is going good with admin work. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. I joined at 23 minutes and read 25 pages, smashing it. I got a good chunk of Mansfield Park read and listened to whilst cooking, multitasking. I love audiobooks while you're doing other things. What book is it? It is Walking on Sunshine by Giovanna Fletcher, which comes out November 11th. I'm reading an e-arc on my phone currently. It is actually my November book club pick, which is being co-hosted by Chloe, the lovely Chloe. Everyone knows Chloe. In November, which will have a live show at the end of the month. So my plan is most likely to reread it in November when my pre-order comes in, because I did finally pre-order it today. I can't believe it's taken me so long to pre-order it, but I just got around to pre-ordering it today. So I'll probably end up rereading it in a couple of weeks, ready for the live show. But I just wanted to read it. Plus, it was the perfect book to fit in for my readathon, because I'm in Magic Kingdom and I'm doing the attraction prompt for Carousel of Progress to read a book by a favorite author, and no one topped me for me. So yeah, it's Walking on Sunshine by Giovanna Fletcher. 75 pages in a 45-minute sprint. Smashing it. Hey everyone, finally joining after having a bath. I read 118 pages so far in that 45-minute sprint. Please tell me it's like a graphic novel, like a middle grade or something. Otherwise, that is champion of champion reading, that is. I've not been on Amazon. I've not been on Amazon. Am I completely being stupid here? Let me know. That's fair. It'll be the last Tuesday where I interfere with Great British Bake Off. So next Tuesday, I can leave you all to it because the Magic Hopathon will be over. But that does mean you can all watch the Bake Off in peace. So enjoy. No spoilers when you come back, as per usual. Got through 88 pages. How does everyone read so quickly? It's got huge text and super quick to read. That's fair enough, though. Good for you. I listened to 25% of Hangman's Curse. It's a novella. Incredible. You must almost be finished with it then if it's a novella. At 80 pages, and I'm now on 402 out of 752 of Dark Age, 350 pages left. You can do that like today or tomorrow. Absolutely smash through it. My Wi-Fi broke down, so I didn't hear the timer, but I listened to the guest list. Not sure what to think about it yet. Yeah, I didn't love it. I hope you enjoy it more than me, obviously. But yeah, let me know how you find it when you get further in. I was reading Project Hail Mary, but had to put it down because I realised it wasn't a good one for a readathon. Yeah, I've had a couple of those throughout the month, which is why I've now had to make my TBR smaller for Magic Kingdom and combine a snack and a show prompt, because my Dark Vanessa, if anyone wants to read it for a readathon in the future, don't. It's a really hard book to read for a readathon if you're trying to read a lot of books in a quick succession, because that book is really hard to read quickly, just to let you know. So I feel you on that. I didn't want to put it down though, because I was adamant I wanted to finally get around to reading it, because I've been putting it off since 2020. So I'm glad I have finally read it, and I did still take my time with it. I didn't rush it, but it definitely made me kind of delayed on my readathon plans. And now I won't be able to read the 3 books originally intended for Magic Kingdom, but I can still complete my readathon because I invented the snack and show combo prompt. So yeah, good and bad, I guess. I read a couple of chapters of Picture of Dorian Gray. It's so spooky. Perfect time of year to read it then. I'm reading The Lost Prince by Julie Kagawa. I hope you're enjoying it. I've never heard of it. This is the first Tiffany G. Jackson I've read, but if you've liked Haunted Horror House, this is perfect so far. Not my typical thing I would gravitate towards, which is why I haven't picked it up before. But I just feel like Monday's Not Coming is more of a contemporary, but I could be completely wrong on that. So if anyone's read that book, let me know what it's actually about, because I just gravitate towards it because it looks like a contemporary, but I feel like it's about someone who's gone missing. So I could be completely wrong. There are lots of marriages and baby stuff popping off my Facebook at the moment. I'm so excited for the premise. We shall see. I'm so excited for everyone to read it. Obviously, it's not everyone's cup of tea. The trigger warnings, I assume, are going to be quite heavy because it does delve a lot into grief. But yeah, it's so far so good, and I'm so excited to read more of it. Everyone knows Chloe. Yay! I feel like everyone in this chat, we have quite crossover of viewership, if you want to call it like that. Crossover of friends. We have a big friend circle, and you think of a vector diagram. You have Chloe's circle and you have Rachel's circle, and then everyone in this chat is like meet in the middle, which is both of us. So I just feel like everyone knows Chloe. The Fletchers are the best things to come in publishing. I can't say apart from Carrie because I haven't really read any of her books, but G and Tom have my heart. Tom for middle grades and G for adult contemporary for sure. I've been using the sprint to work. Now time for lunch and then reading with the next sprint. Nice, we'll sprint in a second anyway. I want to get lots of reading done tonight. Oh God, I wish I could say I've read 180 pages in 45 minutes, but no, that's a start. Fair enough. Okay. I get you. Oh, I got you. I'm so sorry. Where was that comment gone? As in, like, I haven't been on Amazon. Got you. I got you. Sorry. Completely. That went right over my head. I hope my book will be there in time for the book club. They have lots of paper stuff. Oh, no. That's sad. If not, then you can still read it at a later date. As you know, if you're part of my book club, I do keep the live shows up on our Discord as unlisted, so you can still access the link if you want to watch the live show at a later date if it comes in time. That's the only issue. As one thing I've learned from hosting this readathon is that you can't really do books published that month because everyone in different locations will struggle differently with getting it on time if it's not published natively in their own country. And I don't know whether I'm going, strong words, I don't know whether I'm going to continue with my book club the beginning of next year. And that is because I feel like the beginning of next year is going to be really, really hectic for me. And I feel like I need to properly think out everything before relaunching it. I love hosting it. I love reading along with you guys, but I always feel very stressed about hosting the live show at the end of the month. And I know it shouldn't matter about numbers, but I'm like, no one's going to watch it. And I just I don't know. I'm feeling very 50-50 towards the book club. I think I might pause it for the first few months of the year because I am going back into the office full time from January. So from November to December, we are gradually progressing to full time. So like 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week. And then by the new year, it'll be full 5 days a week again. So it's going to be a major adjustment for me at the beginning of the year. And I think that's one thing I can take a step back from is hosting a book club and not having to read a dedicated book and ensure that there's a live show at the end of the month and all that sort of stuff. It will come back, and this is no way the plans are in stone. It's just my thought process currently of what's going to go on regarding my book club. Discovered Chloe, her channel because you, and I'm loving it. Brilliant. See, friends crossing over with friends. I love it. Chloe is the best though. Incredible live shows, incredible weekly vlogs. Absolutely smashes it with reading. She's incredible. I've had my Dark Vanessa audiobook on the go for months. I feel like I can only take it in chunks. It is very well written though. 100%. And that's why I couldn't rate it, because it was well executed. It was written so well, but you're made to feel uncomfortable. And I was made to feel uncomfortable, but I didn't have an enjoyable reading experience because I was made uncomfortable, which was the purpose. But putting that to the side, I still didn't enjoy my reading experience of it. So I was very torn in how to rate it. So I didn't rate it. And I think sometimes not rating books and still addressing your thoughts and feelings is still valid in a review. You don't have to have a star rating attached to your review to make it valid. So yeah, it's sometimes hard to know which books are fast read and which ones are more slow, because sometimes you still read a fast-paced book as such a slow pace. That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, you encounter the same people in all the sprints all the time. I love it. It's like just a group of friends getting together to read. I absolutely love it. Carrie's middle grade is very cute. I remember you saying that before, and I did look it up. I definitely will give it a go at one point, maybe in Believathon. I wish I had money to spend to kind of bulk out my middle grade TBR for Believathon in November, but books, money, JLS money, a lot higher priority for JLS money, which is happening next Friday. And because I get paid mid-month, my monthly paycheck is for JLS this month. So yeah, no book money because it's all going on JLS merchandise, eating out beforehand, drinks, travel, etc. Literally, isn't it? I just wish I could actually visualize it for you guys. Wait, where did we get to? Where did we get to? Here. Writes mostly contemporary thrillers. Oh, okay. See, that's where I feel like I can cross the border in contemporary thrillers, like dark contemporaries. Good Girl's Guide to Murder is like contemporary, but it's like a thriller sort of thing. I feel like I could vibe with Monday's Not Coming. I definitely need to give it a go at one point. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I also haven't planned any books for the new year or any co-hosts, and I'm just like, it's the one thing that's stressing me out about my channel, and I just feel like I can take a step back from it a couple of months, relaunch it when I have new books I want to read, new people I want to help co-host, because the first kind of 6 months took a lot in planning and making sure that everyone was agreed to do their month and read their books and stuff before I even launched it. And it's a lot of chaos in my brain thinking about it, and I just feel like I could take it out of my brain and not worry about it and just kind of put it on the back burner for a while. But I love the name, I love the logo. I just wish it was something I could pursue alongside other things, but with the new year going back full time, I just think it needs to take a back seat. You can always do a book club without a live show, but obviously not stress and do what feels best. Thank you so much. I'm going to try and figure out a balance. Even bi-monthly might be better for me, so a book every 2 months, and then you kind of have longer to read it or longer to pick it up if your country doesn't have it initially, etc. Could also be an option. Bi-monthly is something I've been thinking of idea wise, because it just gives you everyone a bit more time. It makes me only think of 6 books for a year rather than 12, and just all that sort of stuff. Oh, my Tuesdays have been so much better because I wake up and watch clothes, vlog with my coffee, class, study, then come home to do sprints with you, going to miss the afternoon sprints. That is so sweet. Even like that. That's put a right smile on my face. I do want to bring back reading sprints, but I think I need a break for a little while at least, between obviously hosting my readathon and then like going back to like not hosting it, obviously. So I will bring back reading sprints most likely on Tuesday, because that's a day that no one else is conflicting with them. Because obviously on Monday I feel like we used to have someone on Monday, and then Wednesdays is Ashley's, Thursdays are India's, and then Friday no one ever really watches live shows because everyone's going out and doing their own fun things. So I feel like Tuesday's a good day for me to do them and continue them. I will do them soon again, just maybe a couple of weeks break, and then I'll come back like end of November or something and continue doing them. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all your support. I will be going back to 2 videos a week though. So obviously during October, I've been doing 1 video a week and just been focusing on my Magical Hopathon vlogs. Whereas now I'll be going back to 2 videos a week, Tuesdays and Sundays, and taking a break from live shows for a little bit and whatnot. But I should do a Rachel reading rambles, because that's not what you're here to watch. You're here to read. So we will get to the end of the comments and then we will read. Switching to Frozen Charlotte by Alex Bell, because I may not have forgotten about my buddy read. You can do it, Chloe. 5 books this week, isn't it? 4 really hefty books. The Manifesto of How to Be Interesting first, something else, and Frozen Charlotte, or is Frozen Charlotte part of the 4? That's a lot of books either way. Hi, I'm just joining. Hello, I'm reading Good Girl, Bad Blood. Speak of the Devil, I was just talking about Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I finished a Magical Couple on TBR, so surprising. Well, that's amazing. Congratulations on completing all of the parks you wanted to go to, if that was 1, 2, 3, or 4, and completing the readathon successfully. Absolutely smashed it. What am I reading? I'm reading an e-arc. The book comes out November 11th, called Walking on Sunshine by Giovanna Fletcher. I was like reading comments at the same time as talking. I shouldn't multitask. But yeah, G's new book comes out in November, and I'm reading an e-arc of it, and I love it. Love it. Love it. If you need help with the next round, 100%. I need to think about it, but definitely. Live rambles. I just feel like no one would really watch, Marlene, apart from like you and Chloe and Rosie maybe, and a few others. Well, I literally just watched a vlog this morning and you showcased them, so maybe a little bit of visual memory there, but I won't remember them in like a couple of days' time. It's only because they're quite fresh in my brain. And on that note, shall we read again? Which ride do you fancy going on next? I wonder if Animal Kingdom's picked up a little bit, or in Epcot. What have we got in Epcot? Ooh, 35 minutes for test track could be an option. Because then that could bring us, if we did 35 minutes, it'd bring us just before 9. We could chat for like 10 minutes and then do one more, like 45 from 9 to 9:45. I forgot my favorite person ever, of course. Of course. Of course you'd watch my lives. Millennium Falcon is still at a 45-minute. We could do a Millennium Falcon, or or Marlene, how about we do test track for my idea of 35 minutes, go to just before 9 o'clock, chat from like 10 to until 9, and then we can do Millennium Falcon for 45 minutes to end off the sprints, because usually I only fit 3 sprints into these live shows anyway. And I think everyone is on the right lines with that. I hope that's okay with you, Marlene. We will do Millennium Falcon at the end, whether that is now 45 minutes or not. When we get to it, we'll do 45 minutes for the Millennium Falcon for our last sprint. I promise that will happen. You just may have to remind me. But let's get 35 up before I ramble anymore. I just started the 45. Let's not do that. 35. Let's get it up on the screen. Good plan. Let's go. Let's go indeed. I will see you in 35 minutes. Hello, how do we all do? I got 8% further, so I'm now 28% of the way through. I would love it if I could get to 50% by the end of this evening, but I don't really feel like having a late night. So we'll see how much I can get done in the next 45-minute sprint that we're doing, which is obviously going to be the last one. And fingers crossed it'll be a lot, because I would like to get this book done today and tomorrow, and then have a chilled Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday reading a 400-page book, so like 100 pages a day. That's the plan. Fingers crossed I can do it. How did we all, guys? How did everyone else do? I got to page 100 of Ghosts and put some food on to cook and put some clothes away and unpacked all my shoes. Productive for half hour. What are you thinking of Ghosts? Let me know. 51 page of Frozen Charlotte, made a cup of tea and took the bins out. Everyone's being so productive. I don't have to do all those like adulting things yet. I don't need to take the bins out and stuff. I still live at home. Continue with the guest words. Continued with the guest list. I love how atmospheric it is, but there's a few things annoying me as well. That's fair enough. I feel like it's rare that a book is like 100% perfect. For me, it was maybe the fact that I listened to the audiobook, so I never really felt connected, and I was listening to it like on and off, so I never felt like fully submerged into the story and just kind of gave up on it. 37 pages, amazing for 35 minutes. That is brilliant. 78 pages of Chain of Gold. That's impressive. Congrats. Read 2%, and then my groceries came, which I'm currently putting away. I feel that, once again, I don't live by myself, so I don't have to deal with this, but I do help my parents put the groceries away when it comes weekly, because we get them delivered to our door. So I do go downstairs and help them out. I just don't have to like deal with it entirely, but it does take quite a while. It takes longer than people expect. I read 55 pages of White Smoke by Tiffany T. Jackson. Incredible. You know what? I really appreciate you always writing what you're reading, even though you may have said it at the beginning of the live show, but just a continual reminder. I really appreciate it. Thanks. I'm reading The Heart Principle and just reached the halfway point. Are you loving it? Because what I want to do, I don't think I'll get around to it this year, is reread The Kiss Quotient, which I absolutely loved. Then reread The Bride Test, which I enjoyed but didn't love as much. And then like read The Heart Principle for the first time and do like a week, like a vlog dedicated to that series. It'll probably have to be next year now, because I just don't think I'm going to be able to get around to it this year with like November. And I've planned out pretty much all of my November videos. And then obviously December is like reacting to the goals you set in 2021 and like the best books, worst books. Like you have so many end of year videos to get done in December that I just don't think a weekly vlog reading through romances are going to be achievable with the last couple of months of the year, which is crazy to think that we're in November and December video plans. Mental, but I do want to do that video. I think it'll be really fun, but it'll be next year now, which is crazy to think about. But I hope you're loving The Heart Principle. 30 pages, now on 224 out of 414, so you're like halfway. That's incredible. Over halfway. Nice. 12% further. You did better than me. I only got 8% further. 40 pages left, hoping to finish the book in the next sprint. Oh, you 100% will. We're going for a full 45 minutes. 68. Everyone's smashing it. I really thought tonight I was going to sit down and read a lot, but I haven't read that much. I always find that with sprints, they're here for productivity, but I always allow everyone else to read loads and I always read less. I don't know why that is, but it's just a thing I've noticed. I read better and quicker and more consistently, maybe because I don't stop to talk like this when I just read by myself now. 20 pages of The Master of, I don't even want to try and pronounce that because I feel like it's a silent J, so Din, but that's probably not right. 26 pages and laundry, amazing. Read nothing. I began to watch Chloe's vlog. That's a fair, like reading vlogs. It outweighs. I don't blame you. I ate my dinner and finished editing a video. Productive. I am so annoyed that my video didn't export properly and I uploaded it without realizing it. It only exported half of it, so it's going to be too late. Unless I did it in the sprints, maybe that's what I might do. I might export it again in the next sprint and get it ready to schedule as soon as I wake up tomorrow, so it's up early tomorrow morning. I think I might do, because obviously if you weren't here at the beginning, my usual Tuesday upload, which is my weekly vlogs for Magic Hopathon, Marlene pointed out that only half of it uploaded. It randomly abruptly ended after Wednesday, once I fangirled about JLS, which was not the actual ending. And for some reason, half of it is missing. So you do have a 40-minute vlog coming. If you haven't already watched it, I'd only noticed a couple of hours later, so some people may have already watched it. I would appreciate if you went back to watch the other half, but no worries if you don't want to. But it will be up tomorrow. I got through 100 pages and I'm obsessed with my book. That's so amazing. And I've forgotten what you're reading, but I'm happy for you. Is it Good Girl, Bad Blood? Is Olivia reading Good Girl, Bad Blood? I don't want to have to scroll all the way up because I feel like you mentioned it a while ago, but I'm glad you're obsessed with your book. I love that feeling. I'm enjoying it, but it's not blowing me away. That's how I felt. It was good. I just don't know whether if I reread it now, it would have a different impact on me, because I'm always iffy with rereads, because I've reread books before that have made me hate the book more. But I've also reread books that have turned from 3 stars to 5-star books, like brand new favorites. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Very interesting. This was the last sprint for me. I'm going to bed for a few minutes, so thank you for the sprint. Thank you so much for joining, Leandra. I always forget you're an hour ahead. So I need to feel like one day I need to start at 6 p.m. so you can do all 3 sprints and I can finish at 9. That would be lovely for me as well. Maybe I can do that one day. I love the kiss quotient. I didn't really love the protest, but so far I'm really liking this one. It's quite emotional. That's so good to hear. It's like we're like vibing with the same things. And Louise, I know I saw you comment on my vlog before I got rid of it. I did see it. I appreciate the comment, but I had to take it down because it wasn't all there. So hopefully you can understand. 120 pages in these sprints. I can't thank you enough for going. To go now, work early tomorrow, enjoy the sprints, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, Kath. You smashed it, 120 pages in just 2 sprints. Incredible. I'm feeling weirdly connected to the main character of The Martian at the moment. He is problem solving, how to stay warm while his apartment is slowly getting colder because of the broken radiator. Yeah, true. I can feel how you feel connected to that. I'm glad you're enjoying it though. I'm sorry. I need Chloe with me at all times when I go live because she's just incredible at remembering what everyone reads. I'm reading Gothic. Why do I struggle so much with pronunciation? I really embarrass myself. That's why I don't say half the words I want to say. No, I really didn't. I have Thursday footage, Friday footage, Saturday footage, and Sunday footage that I have no idea where it went. Absolutely no idea where it went at all. So I need to re-export that, make sure it's going to actually export properly this time. It's the first time that I've ever had that happen, like it not export properly. Very strange. But yeah, half of it wasn't there for some reason. Very strange. I appreciate you watching and commenting though. And I did read the comment. I just didn't reply to it before I made it private. But I did see it. I saw your comment about My Dark Vanessa. Need to sleep, but I want to read also 1 hour before. So you're 1 hour behind? Or you 1 hour ahead? Time to go back to first. 9. You can do that in this sprint. 100% faith in you. And on that note, we all read because it is 9 o'clock and there's no comments left. And I want to get another 45-minute in before calling it quits for the night. So this will be the last sprint. On Marlene's recommendation, the one we discussed, we will be queuing for Millennium Falcon, which was a 45-minute wait when we last checked. So let's change to 45 minutes. Let me share my screen and let's get to reading. I will see you in 45 minutes. How did we all do? Sorry if you can hear whirring in the background. I have my video exporting that went wrong earlier. I have seen a lot of people have left already, so I'll leave this section to be quite quick and to the point, because I know everyone has either finished their books, done reading for the night, wants to go to bed, etc. I read 10%, and I don't think you saw my reaction because I usually have the time really big and myself quite small, so I don't feel like completely on display. But this book has made me smile so much, because if you know, G is one of my favorite people on this planet. She's one of my favorite authors of all time. She is the one that got me into reading through her debut novel, Billy and Me. And Billy and Me was the inspiration for my book club. It's a book that got me into reading. I've met her and all this sort of stuff. That book means a lot to me. It's not the best written book, but it means a lot to me. And it was the first book club pick back in June for my book club, July for my book club. And well, it's called Billy and Me. One of the main characters is Billy Buskin, and he is an actor, very well-known actor. And there was an Easter egg to Billy and Me and Billy Buskin in the book, and I'm less than 50% of the way through. I'm 38 of the 38. Wow, words! I'm 38% of the way through, and the three friends have just got on the flight to start their trek. And on the flight, they decide to watch a film together. And they're like, "Oh my god, look, a new Billy Buskin film is out." And I'm like, that's so cool. I don't think G has ever written a book with an Easter egg in it. Not that I've noticed anyway. And it's just like, it was so nice to have a reference back to like the books that got me into reading. It was just nice. Anyway, that was what I wanted to say, because I got very excited and I was like, I just want to stop the sprint so I can tell you guys now. I've told you now. So let's see what a lot of people left, so that's absolutely fine. Thanks for the sprint. Read about 75 pages. Awesome. Rosie also left. She listened to the audiobook Magic for Liars by Sarah Gailey for the sprint. Gonna chill with some friends on TV. I don't blame you for that. Thank you for joining. Finished my book. I'm an hour ahead, so I'm gonna head to bed now because I'm super duper tired. I get that. It'll be like almost 11 o'clock, so I don't blame you. 50 pages left of White Smoke. Started at halfway. Thank you so much for the sprint. You absolutely smashed the reading. Thank you for coming. And Chloe finished so have you finished Epcot now? Or are you just onto your last park? Read 46 pages. You are welcome, Kelly. Thank you so much for joining. 10%, same as me. More of the Martian, enjoying it a lot now, and it's inspiring to be really productive and problem solving tomorrow. That's so exciting. I hope you smash tomorrow in your tasks. I read 88 pages. Thank you so much for hosting all these sprints. You are so welcome. Thank you for joining. 2 chapters in. Amazing. Are you liking it? I really hope you like it. Let me know. Message me on Instagram or Twitter what your thoughts are. I would love to know. Thank you so much for the sprint. You are so welcome. Managed to jump in for that last sprint up to page 100 for Thunderbolt's Mine Train. Yay, that's exciting. So exciting. Got to page 106. Such a perfect spooky read. 100 pages left, which I'll finish later. Thank you for these. You are so welcome, Olivia. Thank you so much for joining. I was so excited, like you don't understand. I had to vlog it because I was like, I can't stop the sprint and tell you guys. So you'll see my excitement in next week's vlog, because I was just, it was a shock. I just wasn't expecting it. It made me so happy. Epcot's done. Hollow Studios is all that's left. So I have Frozen Charlotte, Into the Drowning Deep, and the Manifesto. You can do it. 100% faith in you. 100% faith in you. I believe in you. But that is it. That is all the comments. So I will leave you. I'm going to get ready for bed and chill out and hopefully get to the 50% page mark of my book before going to bed. You're so welcome, Sophie. Almost finished my book, so I'll get another book finished tonight. That's so exciting. Listening to it happened one summer. I hope you're enjoying it. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews regarding it, but I really hope you're enjoying it. 100%. Sweet dreams to all. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you later on / tomorrow morning with the weekly vlog that was meant to be up earlier. That's all I can say. Night, guys.